Good morning. Fun fact number 176. Happy day. This is December 17th, and this will be going out December 17th. Holidays keep us really busy. Also looking for jobs. Also sick people. Um, yeah, things keep us busy, so we don't always get to sit down and talk to you. So fun fact 176 or whatever you want it to be 176. I had a full cup of coffee this morning already, but I went and got another half a cup because I'm so tired. Um, the party on the 13th was fabulous because of the many friends that did show up and were able to come. We had a blast. I spent more money than I probably can afford, but who cares? It's the holidays. Should have some fun. And we played games and there were prizes. My white elephant that I got was a pair of socks, which I tend to have a lot of holy socks, but they were Christmas socks, so you only can wear them at Christmas time. But that's okay. They seem like very nice socks. And there was food and drink, and I think it was just being with people and laughing and unwrapping gifts and playing games. It was really fun because my daughter asked me the other day, she goes, what do you miss? What was a tradition of childhood that you really enjoyed that, you would want to replicate? And the main thing I could think of was staying up most of the night on the 24th, unwrapping gifts from each other in our family, and being with my brother and my sister, and the picture in front of the tree over the years of the three of us growing up in front of the tree, and going to the candlelight service. I always, or like, maybe I just like fire. I don't know. I like burning things. I like the light of the candle, but I liked the candlelight service. And it was usually a little bit a less traditional service. Some of the like Easter Sunday was usually a less traditional service as well. And Ash Wednesday, I liked getting the ash on my head and stuff like that. Um, but I think it was buying presents for people and watching them and unwrap them and getting presents for people and seeing if they guessed what I liked, but also just that connection you have when somebody's thoughtful towards you and you're thoughtful towards them and you get it right. And the joy that you receive and the joy that they receive. And I think I was always more excited to watch people unwrap their presents than I was about unwrapping my own, and to see if they really liked what they got or they were surprised or something. That was the fun part for me. And now that my brother and sister are gone and there's not much left to my family, I think these Christmas parties have um, brought that feeling back of people unwrapping gifts and being surprised and laughing and a bunch of people laughing together and just having a good time. Nobody has to be drunk. Nobody has to be on drugs. Nobody has to be, we're just all together playing. Um, so I think that was it. But the party was really fun. Somebody bought rum balls and somebody bought drinks and somebody brought beer and somebody brought gifts for the white elephant, and we all played, and everybody walked home with something. As they walked through the door, they got the number for the white elephant and they got a lotto ticket. Somebody won $2 off a dollar lotto ticket. What can you say? It was a really good time, and there were some things that were a little off here and there sometimes, but I think some of the people who came to the party weren't used to that type of warmth and fun that's still kind of innocent and where there's a lot of laughter and community and talking. And maybe some of the people I invited to are like me, where we are very introverted in a lot of ways. So But it was a good time. I let them pick out Christmas albums for me to play, and my karaoke friend who does the karaoke came, and he said he would do karaoke, and I said, you can, or you can just sit and relax. I know you worked today. You don't have to work again. Just, if you want to if there's people who would love to do karaoke, but if you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. You know, let just have a good time and relax and eat and drink and be merry. If anybody wants to smoke, you got to smoke outside, but that's it. So, and one person tried to smoke inside, and I told him, nope, 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 can't smoke inside. So there were a few things that I had to go with people, but for the most part, we all had a pretty good time, I think. And I think I'll always try to have a Christmas party or a holiday party or whatever anybody wants. Pagan party, winter solstice party. Uh, that's what I like to do. So, and the day is kind of somewhere between lightly cloudy and sunny. I can see the ocean and it's beautiful. I was really tired the next day. We had overnight guests, so didn't leave until 5 the next on Sunday. And we were all pretty much dead to the world. I tried to catch up on some things. Monday, I had an interview. Today, I did get an email from the subbing that I do, and they said there was a hold down for 3 days. And they emailed me like at 8:20 this morning, and I got back to them at 8:40, and somebody had already taken the job. So looks very likely that I am not working at all in December. And even the 2 days that I worked in November, I made like $200. So I'm hoping that the interview I had Monday, I hope that comes through. I hope they want me. But, I have this thing. It's not like I'm ultra religious or anything, but I kind of have this God's will be done. I've had people in my life who've had awful terminal illnesses and suffered greatly. And people were praying for them to be healed and be well and keep living. And I pray for God's will to be done, or the Creator's will to be done, or whatever you want to say, because I don't pretend to know what's best for somebody. And maybe what's best is whatever, maybe they're meant to suffer, or maybe they're meant to be released, or maybe they're meant to be healed. But that's not up to me. All I can say is I can wish that their suffering could end, but I can't choose which way it ends. And I won't be, oh gosh, I'm sitting home right now. Would never be so selfish with anybody that I truly loved. To keep them here when they didn't want to be here, or if they were suffering and the answer was for them to leave me, I would let them go because I love them that much. I couldn't be selfish in that instance and say you have to stay and keep suffering because I love you and I want you to be here. I can say I don't want you to die, but I can't make them stay for me, just for me. Now, would I try to stay for somebody? Yeah. But would I ask somebody to stay for me? No. Not if they're suffering too. But I couldn't be that way. And yeah, I've been there. So, but so that's the thing. That's why I say the creator or whoever you want to call whatever the energy is outside of every one of us or all of us combined or whatever the way you look at it, be done. That will be done because everybody's paths and lives are different, and it's not for me to say what would be best for them. So I can be selfish and pray, but I don't want to be selfish that way. I'm trying to balance being more selfish for myself because I've always given too much. But anyhow, that's my whole life. That's not here and now. Here and now is getting laundry done and doing dishes after the party and cleaning up and looking for jobs. And I did interview for 2 jobs, and I'm hoping something happens this week. I got some stuff in the mail, but it was not my benefits card for me to get food. So I'm hoping that comes soon. Um, I think I have people in my life that appreciate me, even if most of my family is gone. And I think the Christmas party was that togetherness that I miss still, from a group, but I don't join groups, so it has to be random people who, if I think they come together, they make a full picture for me. There's my selfishness. Other than here and now, it's like, yeah, my sinuses keep getting plugged. My coffee girl is still coughing, but could be walking pneumonia now, or it could just be severe bronchitis. But she has earaches too, so I'm trying to help her with that. But I got laundry to fold and my bed needs to be made so badly. And I need to do some fun facts today, so. But here and now, I'm still struggling financially. I'm still struggling with love, wanting to love somebody and wanting somebody to love me for me. Um, and my health, I feel like, is a little bit better because normally if I'm living with somebody and they have a cold, I'm down for 2 months because of bronchitis and sinusitis and tonsillitis. So I'm very surprised that I have not gotten that yet. Knock on wood, knock on wood. But life is good. And I hope your life is good. And I think hope the holidays aren't stressing you out a lot. And I hope you're finding your family, whether it's genetic based or not, whether it's your genetic family or not your genetic family. I hope you find some family that you feel good being around and you don't have to drink a lot or take drugs to feel good being around them. I hope you find the love. I'm looking for stability and a love that blows my mind. But I hope you find the stability and the love that you deserve and maybe that you've been looking for. And that's, I guess, the here and now right now is my wish for you today in the here and now. Find your happy place. Ciao, bellas.